Ladies and gents, Six Figs here from YouTube, and in today's video, well, there's not going to be a video. It's just going to be this completely huge vlog from the time I leave Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport, the time I get to Chicago, to the time I get to Japan, to the time I get to Bangkok, where I am doing some crypto-related business, folks. That is right. I want you guys to know something. Oh my gosh, I'm looking out the window here, and one of these jets on this plane just kind of spooled up. Let's see if I can flip the camera around. You guys can see this, like one of the engines just gave out a huge puff of smoke. I don't know what that was about. They don't seem too concerned about it, but it is what it is. So, like I was saying, we're going to Bangkok, Thailand, and it's gonna get real wild. I just wanted to kind of make this video, and really this video is for everybody in this space that is trying to make it as a content creator. Really, 2 years ago, there goes that jet engine again. Look at this. Look at this thing. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that thing is smoking hard. Damn. Like I said, they don't seem too concerned about it, so whatever. Anyways, this video is for the people that are grinding, the people that are trying to get into this industry on the content creation side of things. And by no means am I some sort of extraordinaire, but I will say this much. When I first got into this business, I don't know, 2 years ago, and just started grinding out making videos, I would have never thought that my journey would take me across the entire world for some crypto-related business. I just never thought that ever would happen. But when I started looking at some of the big influencers, the big content creators out there like Crypto Wendy-O and BitBoy Crypto, for example, those are just two out of like a ton. What I was able to determine was they've got one thing in common, folks. One thing in common amongst everyone is that they never gave up trying. They just constantly kept grinding, and they kept grinding harder and harder and harder and harder. And really, that's what it takes to make it in this space. I know this. Fortunately, I'm not able to grind a whole lot or as hard as them, but my life will change because of crypto, and at one point I'll be shedding the day jobs and things like that to just focus on content creation and things like that, just like them. And 2 years ago, folks, I started off in this space and really got involved. Oh man, I'm just like looking out this window, and remember how I was just telling you guys I've seen a bunch of smoke and stuff? I don't know if this is like fuel or something leaking out of the jet. What's going on? I don't know. There's some wild stuff happening out there on the tarmac. But yeah, getting back to the point, you can work your butt off in this industry and meet some of the nicest people that will help you grow to levels that you never thought were possible. And really, you'll get these connections to these people that become greater than connections to your own personal family, best friends, things like that. So we're going to be kind of documenting this trip all the way to Thailand. We're going to be stopping in Chicago first, and then we're going to really be hopping on another airplane and heading to Japan. 3.5 hour layover there, and then from there we'll end up in Bangkok, and it's gonna be wild. So looking forward to meeting some people that I've known in this space for a really long time, and really looking to meet them for the first time Very excited all around. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Got up at 3 a.m. this morning. I don't know what time it is now, but I never went back to sleep. 26 hours in transit. Here we go. So I just landed in Chicago and I went to go check in on the app, and yeah, they couldn't find my flight information. So luckily the dude was able to log into the system and make sure that I could catch this next flight from Chicago to Japan. So it was kind of a nail biter here, just landing and having like a couple minutes to catch the connecting flight, but he said it was just some glitch in the app. So we're about to leave Chicago here, and then we're going to stop off in Tokyo next, and then we will move on to Bangkok. So we'll see you guys there. I just landed in Japan, folks. This airport is awesome. Lots of high-end retail, Gucci, Prada, you guys name it, it's in here. These people got really high class out here. Just a really interesting airport to say the least, but I'm only going to be able to spend 2 or 3 hours here before I've got to catch my next flight, and that is over to Thailand, and that is where I will finish off the majority of my trip. And I will make a stop back here on the way back, but I plan to load up on some of that tax-free stuff that they got in the airports, because why not, right? But yeah, let's just take a little walk through the terminal here. Pretty sweet, to say the least. It is what it is, right? It's an airport. We just landed in Thailand. We are in the airport right now. Just exchanged some USD for some baht, and now I'm going to meet up with a very close friend. So this is going to be interesting, but we're off to get the baggage and head on over to the hotel room. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've been traveling now for I've been awake for like 28 hours, 29 hours. I'm exhausted. Going to hit the hotel room and get some sleep once I get there. So we are at the hotel last night. Man, it was crazy. We got into town, grabbed a cab from the airport, went over to the hotel, and then we just kind of walked around, went down to the 7-Eleven, which they're all over the place in Bangkok. Grabbed a few things. You know, this is 3, 4 in the morning on a Saturday night, folks. In Bangkok, it just felt so safe. I don't know what it is about it, but it feels like an extremely safe city. So while we were walking around at like 3, 4 in the morning, there wasn't one sketchy moment, I feel like, that we even had. But check this view out. Man, this is a nice view. We're gonna go have lunch or dinner or something up on top of that tower at some point. But yeah, it's 10 a.m. here, and there's so much to explore. So I'll be bringing you along, and we'll just kind of check out the city and whatnot, see what's going on. But yeah, I'm pretty excited, folks. Bangkok is like wild.